Hello, people. This is English with Daddy Mike. Synonyms under vocabulary or semantic development. I trust you remember that there are no two English words that mean exactly the same thing, but that, according to context, one word which is very close in meaning to another one can replace that one in the absence of the one that it replaces. That's the concept of synonymy or semanticism by means of synonyms. What we are saying, for example, here is that there is one word among the options A, B, C, and D that is closest in meaning to accurately, but that does not mean exactly what accurately means depending on the context in which accurately is used. Interestingly enough, we are going to explore this aspect of semantic relations or semantic development when we treat the topic proper. For now, we can find ourselves to synonyms. And very soon, hopefully, we will extend the investigation to antonyms, hypernyms, and hyponyms. All right. Please note that accurately is an adverb. And one of the fundamental rules of word replacement is that a verb must replace another verb of its number, person, and tense. We'll get there later. An adjective must replace another adjective, an adverb, another adverb. So when you use an adverb to replace an adjective, you go wrong. When you use an adjective to replace a noun, you go wrong. That explains why all the options here are adverbs, just as accurately itself is an adverb. But then which of them is nearest in meaning to accurately? Is it astutely? Is it precisely? Or carefully? Or is it acutely? This is not acutely, by the way, but acutely. I hope the forecasters predicted the weather accurately. What does astutely mean? Astutely means cleverly. Astutely means cleverly. Yes, cleverly. Okay? It means shrewdly. So to be shrewd is to be astute. Shrewdly. That is wisely. Or insightfully. Did you know? Insightfully. Perceptively. Perceptively. Like sagaciously. Sagaciously. Judiciously in some context, and so on. Cleverly, shrewdly, wisely, insightfully, perceptively, sagaciously, judiciously, etc. How about precisely? Precisely means accurately. Precisely is accurately, which means exactly. Exactly means correctly. What does correctly mean? Strictly in that context. Strictly. Strictly. So rigorously. Be careful. They do not always exchange for each other. Meticulously. Etc. Etc. There is a context in which you could have accurately, but may not be able to use it in place of rigorously. However, in general, they connote or convey the same sense of meaning. How about carefully? Carefully would mean cautiously. Do it carefully means do it cautiously. And that is deliberately. Deliberately here means after good deliberation or forethought. So, thoughtfully, thoughtfully, prudently, prudently, attentively, attentively. We may also use vigilantly. To be careful is to be vigilant. Yes, attentively, vigilantly, prudently, etc. Here we have acutely. Okay, so even vigilantly can go there, vigilantly. And how about acutely? To be acute is to be sharp. So acutely would be sharply. That is intense. Acute pain is intense pain, very sharp pain. Acutely, intensely, keenly, keenly, keenly. We have penetratingly. Ooh, this one is penetratingly, penetratingly. Okay, so profoundly, profoundly, profoundly means severely. You can supplement the list, that is, add to it. Think of words in English that have this sense of meaning. So I hope the forecasters predicted the weather accurately. Which of them is nearest in meaning to accurately? From what we have here, we find accurately among those for option B. Therefore, precisely. To be accurate is to be precise or exact. Did you know? If yes, did you know all these other classes, vocabulary classes? Please study them. You may need to replay this video so that you become very acquainted with them and how they are used in context. So that's question number 16. Please watch out for question number 17. The vocabulary families examined in this question seem to be straightforward. Nobody knows how the son of the deceased politician acquired his wealth. Acquired is the word to replace. Gained, induced, deposited, not deposited, but deposited with a stress on the second syllable. Or embezzled. Which of them is nearest in meaning to acquired? Acquired in this context. Please take note. So, option A, gained. The words in that family include acquired, earned. Notice that all of them are in the past tense based on the explanation I made just a few minutes ago. So obtained, obtained, that is secured. Secured in this sense, attained, attained. We already have earned. So won, not in a context. By the way, collected, etc. Needless to say, the answer is A. Acquired here means gained. How about induced? To induce is to cause. So past tense, caused. Triggered. Triggered. Prompted. prompted, brought about. To induce is to bring about. Past tense, brought about, right? Generated, provoked, even incited, as the case may be, etc. To induce is to cause, to trigger, to prompt, to bring about, to generate, not generate, but generate with a stress on the first syllable, to provoke, and so on. Deposited, placed, dropped, to put is to deposit. Past tense, stored, for store. Comma, to deposit is to lodge, as in the bank. Deposit an amount or lodge an amount in the bank. Position, positioned. Okay, sometimes it means to heap. Heap something is to deposit it there. We already have placed, heaped, past tense, sorry, etc. Finally, embezzled. Oh, this is a criminal word. Misappropriated, stole, defrauded, not defrauded. Defrauded, pilfered, right? Pilfered, misused. Let me put this in brackets in the case of funds. Misused, that is diverted, that is for personal use, diverted. Also of funds, diverted, siphoned off, siphoned, not siphoned, but siphoned, siphoned off, okay, etc. All the words here show the action of stealing in one way or another. So which of them is closest in meaning, nearest in meaning to acquired? We said gained. It appears no one else comes close. But at a face value really, you may think that even embezzled, because we said the son of the deceased politician, that was a trick. So you have to look at the question very closely to determine which option is correct or appropriate. This is English with Daddy Mike, proudly sponsored, always proudly sponsored by Cheshire Internet Test and Training Center, United Kingdom. Cheshire is coming to Nigeria very soon. So be on the lookout for Cheshire Internet Test and Training Center, a subsidiary of We'll Tell You Later. For now, please continue to like this video, share it to your colleagues, your friends, even your enemies. Let them know English so that they can talk to you responsibly. Don't mind me, I was in a lighter mood. Please subscribe to this channel so that whenever a new video drops, just like this one, you will be quickly notified. And most importantly, engage me, ask questions, raise objections. I will oblige you your requests. Cheers until we meet again.